play in the first half. The Lakers are down by 3. They led by 5. Pass underneath the Perkins. Slam dunk!
Loose ball with 15 seconds, and Johnson has it, and he throws up a foul, and he good.
When the defense is out, it goes inside. When the defense is in, they go.
Ball. Johnson over Parrish. He hits it. The Lakers. What a pass under the top to have scored. Basket. 6, 5, 3-pointer.
What a pass!
They'll talk about it the rest of your life. Magic fires for 3. Got it at the buzzer. Magic.
5 seconds to go. Magic with a hook shot. Scores with 2.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to create that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crib.
What's up, YouTube? Bitches, run back in the video with a big body banger in between 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, subscribe, go to 5K, you know what I'm saying? Today, I'm the build deal in low corner control with this Magic Johnson next gen build video. Yes, this was requested, well, not even a while back. This was requested like a week ago, or maybe this week. So here it is today. You know, I haven't got many recent next gen requests in general, but Magic Johnson was the most recent, so here we are today. You know, I had a good time making this build, but before we get into it, you know, comment any builds y'all want. We have a month left until 2K23 comes out. So comment any builds y'all want and I will get to them, whether it's next gen or on current gen. Just got to make sure that you take that initiative, because I read all my comments. I like all my comments. I reply to all my comments. So, you know, I see y'all. You just got to say something. And then, you know, like Doja Cat, just say something. You know what I mean? But for real. All right, without further ado, let's get right into the attributes that I use for this Magic Johnson build video. All right, so obviously I have all the logistics stuff. Point guard, right hand, number 32. Okay. Now for the height, you want to make him 6'8", 187 pounds, and then 7'4" wingspan. And you know, that pretty much just allowed me to have some lockdown defense while also being the same length and height as Magic. Obviously Magic was 6'9", but point guard restrictions only let you go up to 6'8", and I probably would have kept him at 6'8" regardless, just so I could keep the pro dribble moves. So you see with this, I'm going to put the perimeter defense up until I get the gold clamps, and then I put interior defense up just a bit, just so I'm able to guard 1 through 5, since Magic Johnson could guard 1 through 5. Now you see I also put the rebound up, since Magic Johnson was also a triple-double threat literally every night. You know, man's averaged a double-double for his career, you know, in points and assists, but on top of that, he was rebounding like crazy, you know. Then you see I maxed out that steal, and then with the shooting, I only put his 3-point up to a 75, although in his last few seasons Magic Johnson was shooting like 30+% from 3, which is pretty decent. And then you're going to see I eventually put the mid-range up there, since Magic was great in the mid-range area and in the post-fade area. Now as well, I put the close shot up just so I could have the post-hook ability. See, I would have put it up to 99, which you'll see later. I'm going to adjust points a little bit later just to give you a variation of it, but you know, I end up going with the 90 close shot at the end, spoiler alert, whatever. But yeah, you see I max out the speed, the acceleration, the strength, just so I'm not getting bodied, because Magic Johnson was at least a little bit strong. Obviously he was skinny for his height, but he was a little strong, you know. Stamina 99, I said 99, stamina 95, you know. But it's pretty much a balanced build, and it's a post-scoring point guard type of build that can also play make, and I can also shoot. So it's a do-it-all build, okay, pretty much. Now as you see right here, if you really want to, you don't need 90 pass accuracy, you know. So if you really want to, you could take that 90 pass accuracy down to 80 and put the rest toward either close shot or driving layup or something else, you know, just so you can make those points a little bit more useful. Because realistically speaking, like, you're fine with the 80 pass accuracy, you know. But because it's a Magic Johnson build, I did want to stay true to it, so I kept it at a 90 pass accuracy for this gameplay. But me personally, you know, no insta-game stuff, me personally, I will put it down to 80 pass accuracy and put those 10 points elsewhere just to get a better post hook or, you know, driving layup. Now for the takeover, you see I went pull shot daggers and extreme clamps, but you have shot creating takeovers, playmaking takeovers, and you have post scoring takeovers and defensive takeovers. So just keep all that in mind. You know, you're able to do these 4 different things extremely well. And on top of that, you obviously can shoot 3-pointers, just not as consistently as you can do all the other stuff. Now you see in the shades of, guess what I built? Magic Johnson. We also built Ben Simmons. You know, those were the comparisons. Ben Simmons was getting LeBron James, Magic Johnson. So, you know, this is an amazing shades up for 2K, you know, so we did what we had to do. And on top of that, the badge spread is very balanced. Like, you know, I had a good feel for this build. You know, 20 plus badges in each category is different. You know, it definitely is different because I was doing what I had to do. You know, I made sure that, you know, it was magic. You know, magic was magicking. The magic was being magicful, but I was doing what I had to do with this. Now, with the actual build, I had a good time with it. You know, like I said, it was a taller point guard build, so it was definitely a lot easier to shoot over the smaller defenders, especially with Chris Paul guarding me for most of the game. You know, and on top of that, the defense was just OD. You know, I'm pretty long, pause. So I was everywhere in the passing lanes, everywhere in the pockets. You know, with that wingspan, I was going crazy, and the steal attribute, I was going crazy. And on top of that, I was getting blocks, rebounds, assists. It was just fun to play on because it was just balanced. Like, there was not one weakness out of this build. You know, if I wanted to, like, if I really wanted to, I could shoot from anywhere. I could do a step back 3, do a step back midi, you know, a spin midi, a post hook, you know, euro. It was just so masterful in the way that it played. Now, Magic Johnson in real life. So man's was ridiculous. Now, in my personal opinion, I think he would have beat John Stockton's assist record had he played the same amount of time as John Stockton. Obviously, we know that Magic Johnson had to leave the league early because of AIDS, you know, but what, John Stockton played like 20 plus seasons. Magic played like 10 seasons, 10 or 11 seasons in which he averaged like 12 assists for his career. So what is that, like? You had 82 games a season. Like, I don't know his exact numbers. I just know that he's in that top 10 all time in assists in 10 years, you know, so that's saying a lot in my opinion. Like, it's just like there's so much more that we could have seen from Magic, so many more moments we would have had. Even in his last season, he was in the finals playing against MJ, you know. Obviously his whole team was washed. It was literally just him, you know. Kareem, I think at that point had retired, you know, and then everybody else was kind of just mid. So it was just like him against the world for the most part, and then people gave him stuff for losing to MJ. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe. We want to go to 5K, you know what I'm saying? Comment any builds that y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.